reminded a few people. I remember a headmistress who ill-treated me in primary school. As a grade 6, she punished me with another friend of mine to go and put sand around our house, saying it is about to collapse. And 2 grade 6 pupils are putting sand around the house that it is collapsing. And she abused us in many ways. Only hated us for one reason. My father and mother are teaching at high school. She's teaching at a primary school. She hated us for that. And we disappeared. That was grade 6. One of the days I'm back at Senanga Hospital. This time around I'm not putting on those Kaunda uniforms which we used to put in primary school. A green short to here with a top that has pockets here and there. But this time around I'm moving around in a white coat. There is a rope dangling around my neck called a necktie. And I'm well dressed and I'm moving around there. And everybody's like, Sasa. Then I look. And lo and behold, who enters? It is my headmistress. Now she cannot recognize me. I remembered the words of Hannah and I said, do you remember me? Says, well, you look familiar. I said, Mom, do you remember me? I said, I'm that little boy who had to put sand around your house so that your house does not collapse. I could see fear come on her face. I said, but don't worry, Mom. The Lord brought me ahead of you so that we can come and save you today. What is the problem? And I remember when I was working for UTH that one of the days I'm passing in the corridors and I'm zooming fast. My coat is blazing behind there. And when I pass, I see a familiar face. I stand and go back. I realize it is my mathematics teacher. A man who, when I lost a mathematical set he gave me in grade 9, he made a timetable to be knocking me in the head every day until I find the set. So every day in the morning you pass and say, is my set there? No, sir. Go. We'll see you tomorrow. Goes. The next day again he passes. Actually now immediately enters class. Everyone just looks at me smiling like. And now I pass. I go back. I say, sir. He looks at me, says, Kalani. Said, how are you? Says, I'm not very fine. Said, what is the problem? Said, no. We have a higher calling. We do not treat people as they treated us. Because had Christ treated us the way we deserve, we will not be anything. But Christ decided to treat us as he deserves, so that he is treated as we deserve. So we'll treat you better than you treated us. What is the problem? Let me have your file. And very quickly I started moving around with him in the corridors. And I could see him reflecting behind me. And within a short time he was done and he leaves and said, thank you so much, sir. It is great to have you here. The Lord has a way of remembering his children and working in their situations until one day they stand before those who persecuted them and say, do you remember me? I remember some men who didn't like me at UTH, my boss. He thought that I thought I was too sharp. When I asked him a question, so you think you are sharp? He says, I'm just asking a question. So ultimately he decided, when I decided to resign to leave UTH, he couldn't even wait for my salary for that month. He went to minister and said, block his salary. And me, I was sure I'm receiving that salary so that I go and look for a house to rent. On the day of payment, I went to the ATM, I put in there, zero came out. I said, maybe they have not yet credited. I was staying in UTH, so I remember waking up around 21, I went back to the ATM again, out, nothing. 01, I woke up, I went back again, I checked, I typed in the WhatsApp group of my friends, have we been paid? They say, yes, we have been paid. They say, which bank are you with? I say, Zanaco. They say, even ask from Zanaco. I go back, and 2 weeks down the line, it dawned on me that no salary was coming. And I remember one night while I was sleeping there in UTH, that I hear a knock at 24 hours. The guards come and knock. And I open, it's the guards. They look at me, they say, so it's you, sir. No, then let's go back, let's go. I say, wait, why are you going back? They say, do you have a problem with your boss? I said, I don't know, I don't have a problem with him. Says, I think your boss has a problem with you. I said, why? Says, he sent us to come and evict you. And he said, don't evict him during daytime. Go at midnight. But sir, we know you. You are a good man. You chat with us. You give us things. Sometimes, no, we'll go and tell him that we have evicted you. And off the group went. So I went to the hospital administrator for UTH. And I told him to say, sir, I want to leave UTH. I've handed in my resignation. But I'm requesting that you give me 1 month to organize myself and leave. He says, you are a powerful young man. I know you, and I'm happy with what you do. I've given you 3 extra months to stay. Organize yourself and you can go. And I disappeared. And everybody, that boss who didn't like me, I'm sure I was sure that I would go to a life of misery. Daniel Cavani went. Daniel Cavani built a brand, which is a brand that is known nationally now as DNK. So